Hello, this is Grandmaster Ted Gambardella, and I want to ask you, what does it mean to be a martial arts teacher? I want to ask you two very important questions, and I want to make sure that you take your time before you answer them to think about the questions and what the answers actually mean to your life. Question number one, how many school teachers can you vividly remember from your 12 to 10 to 20 years of formal education, all the way from elementary school to graduate school and college? Question number two, how many martial arts teachers can you vividly remember? Think about it, and think what the answer actually means to your life now and in the future. And to help you, we'd like to answer these questions ourselves. Question number one, how many school teachers can I actually vividly remember from my 22 years of education? 2, maybe 3. And of those 2 or 3 teachers, I can remember only the names of 1, maybe 2 of them. And I've had over 300, 400 teachers from my 22 years of education. And yet I can't remember but 2 or 3 of them vividly. Question number 2. How many martial arts teachers can I remember from my 47 years of martial arts training? Answer, every single one. From my very first teacher, Bill Hathorn, to my Soka Sakanowski, to my great grandmaster, Soka Albert Church. I not only can remember every single martial arts teacher I've personally had, I can remember almost every martial arts teacher I went to a class with, and who I went to a seminar with, even if it was only one class or a couple of seminars. I not only can remember their faces, their names, but I remember a lot about the class. I remember what they looked like, I know their names, I remember what we learned, I remember how old I was, I remember almost everything about every single martial arts teacher and class I've ever been involved with. And yet, for my 22 years of formal education, and I did innumerably more hours in high school, junior high, elementary, and in college than I've ever done in a martial arts class, I can't remember but 1 or 2 teachers. And ask yourself those same questions and see what this means to you and what it means to your life. Can you remember all the people that you went to school with? Every single teacher from elementary to junior high to high school to college? I doubt it. But I bet you can remember every martial arts teacher you had. So what does it mean to my life personally? Everything. My martial arts training has helped make me the man I am today, and along with my Christian faith and my church leaders and teachers and my parents, these have been the primary influence of my adult life. Yes, I needed to learn math and history and science and algebra and geometry and literature and French, didn't take Spanish, and speech, and on and on and on. But, to be honest, I forgot 99% of what I've learned, and used probably only 20% of what I haven't forgotten. But I do remember all the martial arts I've been taking. I can't remember every kata, every single thing, but I know it had a profound influence in my life. And that's the point of this article and this discussion. If you're lucky enough to be a martial arts black belt and a teacher, you are going to have a profound influence on the lives of your students, boys, girls, men, women, and children, for the rest of their entire life. Remember the words of the great Spider-Man, with great powers comes great responsibility. If you're a black belt, you have great power, and that means you have a great responsibility to be the best teacher you can, because you're going to be an influence on young men and women for their entire life. That's how important it is when you are a martial arts teacher, and I'm proud to be one. This is Grandmaster Gambardella. I'll see you next month with another video and article.